Greetings, chummers. Drosvin here, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. Last time we had a bunch of fun stuff. We did some preliminary investigations into the NTSB warehouse, and we shot up a Yakuza drug den. Now we're going to get ready to go back to the NTSB warehouse and have some fun. Currently in the Union. Look around at people to help out. John Bartlett. Trayvon flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey Drosvin, there's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She wanted you by the stage. Bellevue type. Wouldn't order anything. Won't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, chummer. Why is the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen slumming Touristville and hoping to talk to Madame Sinful and some die-hard regulars. Madame Sinful? That's what the downtown folks call Miss Kabuta. A Touristville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. Who's around? I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Lila's hanging out at his usual place. The nurse downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Bartlett's here. Don't think you've met him yet. Who is Bartlett? Todd Bartlett, big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz, connected. You might want to meet him. That guy still bothering you? Max? Shane? Yeah. No, he hasn't been in since last time. No calls or pages or handwritten notes either. Weird, he was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe he'll find someone at the Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. I'm going to have a look around. Have fun. Alright, now we can talk to John Bartlett. Full of life with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey guy, what's shaking? A little this, a little that. Hey there, Dome. I might have something for you, if you got the Nuyen. Time is money. I'm listening. You ever hear of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. As an in-the-know guy, I, like you, has to have heard of the premier Merc team out there. Of course I have. You know you can hire us to run with you when you need expert help. Not just any tube calling himself a runner. We cost more, but we're worth it. Ah, yes. As we'll get to, you can hire more runners to help you run missions. And the Nephilim Network are some of the best, but they're also some of the priciest. Von Grass. I'm very busy. You show me something worth my time, or you walk away. Data from the NTSB. Renrock would pay to keep it quiet, and Ares would pay to know what it is. Got 800 million for something like that. If I had Shadowrun etiquette, I could get 1,000, but I don't, so deal. It's done. Not sure who's going to get their hands on that, but whoever gets it, hope they use it well. Jessica Watts. At a glance, you can tell Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world. The opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Miss Watts? Jessica Watts? She has you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it's clear she's well outside her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? Drosvin, I'm looking into your brother Sam's death. I was told as much on the phone. A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead, and that I should come to this place and speak with someone about an investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes. He was murdered. She briefly casts her eyes skyward and gives a small shake of her head. I wish I could say it's a shock. Given the circle he ran in. Sam hadn't run the shadows in years. If you say, but even so, look at this place, these people, and you. Hey. She then furrows her brow, regarding you more critically. You're not with the police, are you? No, I'm not. That a problem? Her frown grows more pronounced. No, it's just that I don't want anyone else getting hurt on account of my brother. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? I think they can use all the help they can get. But you must have better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. First, Sam was my friend, and second, I'm being paid for my trouble. She seems genuinely surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that someone who really knew Sam would put up the money. Who is it? Sam, he hired me from beyond the grave. I don't understand. He set it all up before his death as a contingency. Am I to believe that my drunken sod of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back, he's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Jessica composes himself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Drosman. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. My mother killed herself last year, and Sam was Sam. You know, I've worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. I would love nothing more than to give you closure, and quickly. I appreciate that, but I think I'd prefer to just let it be. No one else needs to get hurt. Your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. Are we talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, Jocelyn. Worthless. He used people. She sighs. She's done. Never mind. I can see that you're not going to let this go, and I respect that you're honoring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Jessica's demeanor instantly changes, from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe I can do things in a way that police can't, and maybe you can do things in a way that the police can't, and maybe I can help. What do you need from me? When was the last time you saw or spoke to Sam? It's been ages, I can't even remember. There was a note on Sam's body, sounded like an apology, and offered to meet it up and bury the hatchet. It was signed Jessica. I wrote many such notes in the beginning, but I haven't made such an effort in a long time now. I don't know why he would have kept it. Where were you on the night of Sam's murder? I overlooked the implied accusation and tell you that I was a fundraiser all evening. A very crowded fundraiser. Did Sam have any enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me these days. Were you and your brother close? I think I've made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? You don't sound sad that he's gone. I mourned losing Sam long before he died. Showed the picture of her and Sam as children. Jessica takes the photo from you guardedly, as if it might sting her, That guard drops the moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe he kept this. It's one of the few possessions he had. She studies the old photo for several still silent moments. What happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were a family. Then, after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to a new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after, everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes. It seems and it seems that she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did, but he couldn't handle it, and pretty soon he had spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime. After that was gone, with Mom working 2-3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, and another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? Sure, I got what I needed from it. Thank you. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming, refused to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I moved out. After I left, we drifted farther and farther apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. Where were you living before you moved back to here? Cal-free. Ooh. The free state of California. What brought you down there? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. And did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life. A vision for what the world could become, and I came back here to help make it happen. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Miss Watts. Just well, I need to get back to the office. But before you go, you should know that I'm reinterring my mother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral is tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Thanks. Go ahead, Rosalind. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And Mr. Lila's there. Ooh, Coyote. Coyote's wiping down the bar. She doesn't stop when you approach, keeping her eyes on her work. Hey. Hey, you okay? Yep, fine. Listen, Justin, I don't want to talk about what's happened with Gino, okay? What's done is done. Gino's dead, I'm alive, and that's all there is to it. It's the Barons, right? Nothing more to do or say. It's gonna be looking for work. Your kind of work. So if anything comes up, keep me in mind. I will. Okay, I gotta do this now. The afternoon checklist isn't going to finish itself. Mr. Clue. Glad to see you well, Droslin. And you, Mr. Clue. Holding down the fort. As always. Though people are more on edge than usual. Word got around about the last Ripper killing, and people aren't feeling safe. And when people feel unsafe, they either go to ground or they huddle up. You notice how empty the streets are these days. Because everyone's either locked in their squats, holed up in places like this, or seeking refuge at the nearest Universal Brotherhood chapter house. Safety in numbers, chummer. True that. Not that we need Trump numbers here. I got it covered. I bet you do. See you later, Mr. Clue. Later. I like him. Before we talk to Mr. Delilah, because I think that starts up the next mission. I'm going downstairs to look at things. Let's see, what do I want? Right, I need programs. Because my current list of programs is lacking. You look like someone who needs the latest metrics tech. What can I get you? Let me see your inventory. Alright, I need programs. Killer's a good one. And Blaster's a good one. Consumables. Actually, for now, I'm just going to, yeah, that whole 4 programs. Won't have any ESPs because those are consumables and I don't feel like using them up. And they're expensive consumables. Good to have, but I'm going to be spending my new unit on other stuff at the moment. Dr. Castle glances up only briefly from her charts. Herbert's friend, on the other hand, tries to remove like some sort of humanoid raptor with a mouse under its shadow. Lived to see the other day, have you? There remains to be seen. Still more work to be done. As long as you end up here in the end and not on some organ grinder's table, I'm satisfied. Granted, a repeat customer means a person courting death more often than any good doctor should condone. But I don't suppose I can dissuade you from your course of action. Sorry, Doc, job is not done. Very well, now let's talk about how I can help you ensure you make it back alive once more. I want to look at your cyberware. Because I need better cyberware. Like eyes. And I could get the armor plating or the hardened bones. Actually, no, I want the legs. I need to get my left leg. Yeah, confirm that. Cyberware causes essence loss. This affects the magic rating of your character, as magic is equal to essence rounded down. Magic is very important to spellcasters. The base number of spell slots available to casters is equal to half their magic, rounded down. Therefore, losing essence can cause spell slots to be permanently lost. In addition, each point of magic loss decreases spell cooldowns by 1. Casting a spell again while it's cooling causes drain damage to the caster. You cannot have less than 1 essence. Confirm. Alright. Now I got some cyberware. Eyes for better accuracy and a leg for running faster. Let's talk to Garberman. I could use a really good new gun. Ooh! The orc stands at attention and looks every bit at it like he's waiting for a commanding officer who he can crisply salute. He only appears at ease when he's cleaning the barrel of a rifle or counting out the bullets in a magazine. The rest of the time he appears as he is now, very much straight and primed for anything. And how are you, my friend? Fine day to fire a weapon? What say you? Tell me about yourself, Buster. Were you military? After a fashion, yes, sir. Sergeant in the 31st California Militia. It's no longer a recognized unit, and there are those who would say we never were. But someone had to stand up to the tier, and it fell to us. Taranger? Yes, sir. I was in Calfrey when the elves came marching down from the north in 36. After the UCAS pulled their support, we had little in the ways of an organized defense. What we did have was a stockpile of weapons and ammo down in Oakland. The locals in NoCal held out long enough for us to bring the heat. And I tell you, the magic hoo-ha in the world, all the magic hoo-ha in the world ain't going to stop a V11 hot rock from cracking your dome. Big guns. We drove them elves all the way back to Eureka. Would have pushed them all the way back to Portland too, but some ninny down south reached out to the Japanese for aid and got our own version of Normandy for the trouble. Things went to hell in a handbasket from there. Don't much like to talk about those later days. So let's talk guns instead. Can I get you anything? What do you got in stock? Yep, you got some. Doesn't have much better equipment yet. I believe you guys get better equipment later, though. So at the moment, sadly, we'll have to leave Buster to his own devices. Resident might have some good armor for us, though. Yep, he still has the same armors. I think I'll stick with the ninja look. So, back upstairs. Actually, how much money do I still have? A little over 3,000. I should be able to buy me some good people for this run. If you're talking to me, there's business transaction, am I right? Of course you're right. It's your job to be right. This is correct. You're a smart guy. What can I do for you, smart guy? I need to put a crew together. You got scratch, or are you planning to pay me out of your earnings? How much is it going to cost me? Well, for your speed, hired help will run you about 1,200 a head. If you start taking on tougher jobs, well, the more experienced the runner, the higher the rates. I can pay the runners up front. Excellent. We agree on terms. I get some runners on the call. If you got any special requests. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's see them. And then our list of runners. No matter what, we will have Shannon Halfsky with us. She has to come. But we can also take Benz the Willow, who's a human adept, for 1,200. Savoy Marche, who's a dwarf adept, for 1,200. Aquinas, who's a troll decker. Karnag, human decker. Verve, elf mage. Ever Evie. Sonia Kreger. Only Ruth. Islaka Toyin. Deathsai. That sounds like fun. Harvard Soul. And Jojo Tun. We can't pick Coyote? And there's, of course, the premiums in the Nephilim network. Which... yeah, quite a few people here. I think I'll take Death's Sigh. And let's see, what is Shannon again? Human Shaman. You come equipped with Haste and Mana Bolt. I want someone who can heal. Heal Wound. So, Cherve Eve. Welcome to the team. Try these runners. Meet Shannon at the NTSB warehouse. Confirm. You return to the docks to meet Shannon Half-Sky. Although the Ripper's latest victim was her brother, but Shannon appears cool and professional. A consummate runner by birth, if not by trade. She'll get the job done, and hopefully one of the hearth spirits in this place can point you towards the Ripper. Dealing with spirits can be tricky business, but when they deliver, it's pure platinum. It doesn't have to be an Amerindian shaman to summon. One doesn't have to be an Amerindian shaman to summon and control spirits. Anyone with magic talent can do it, but Shannon seems to have a particular connection to the spirit world. As you approach the gate, you know something's not right. The knocks are already strange and uncomfortable at night. Trigger the need for caution. Then you see it. The guards are missing and the gate's been smashed in. Uh-oh. Someone's already here. Huh. I thought I had more medkits on me. Oh well. Let's rock. Come available. Yeah, I have common available I could use, but I don't have anything I feel like spending it on the moment. By the time you showed up, looks like we weren't the only ones who wanted to take advantage of the situation. Bunch of mercs have locked down the area. I don't think they're here for us, though. My guess is that there's something worth a bit of coin left in that warehouse. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Well, it was for Lone Star. They're all dead. Hope you're a better shot than they are. Hope I am, too. Again, it's Lone Star. Huh? You there? This blocks off limits. We've got a gas leak on the docks here. No loitering. This guy doesn't look like one of the hired mercenaries. Hey, are you even listening? Get out of here. I kind of wish I had one of those etiquettes there. That would be fun. But, nah. I'm not here for you. Just let me through. Look, I didn't want to have to do this. And I'll just shoot you in the back. Because you're an idiot. Mr. Samurai. What weapons do you got? That's a shotgun. I think. That is a shotgun, right? Yes. So my samurai comes with an assault rifle and a shotgun. Good to know. Kinda wish I could have brought Coyote, but she's busy at the Union. Uh... And here comes the bad guys. And you know, as I mentioned before, this is not a fun area to fight in because there's paradoxically not enough cover and too much clutter. Shoot that guy. Shoot that guy. Attack him. You just unload into this guy here, kill him. Shannon, kill that guy. Made you friend. Alright, so that wasn't a solid hit. That's a miss. Shotgun. I'm gonna run there. Wow, this is... Oh, shaman. That's lovely. Just unload on the shaman. That's you're closer. As soon as the last merc hits the ground, the docks become eerily silent. What do you have? Key to the warehouse. Ah, yeah, I couldn't get in there until I killed all of the merc people here. I want to sabotage this helicopter. Alright, so we just go in, transition to a new location. You head inside the darkened warehouse with Shannon. Her eyes have that far-off gaze associated with looking into the astral plane. When the world changed, the Native American tribes made a resurgence as well, demanding a place in the new world. They got it. The Salish Sahi Council now represents 8.6 million Amerindians across a multitude of tribes. Salish, Maka, Sinashe, and others. I know I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, and I apologize for that. They've adapted to the awakening better than the other nations, thanks to a deeper connection with the world, both physical and spiritual. You can see a connection alive in that connection alive in Shannon now. You notice the shift in her focus as she returns to the present. She nods to you. She can sense the spirits in this place. Now you just need to find them. Okay. And we immediately jump in. And there's rival runners here. I'll just slide into cover. And shoot this guy in the back. of things. You don't have any charms. Put armor on this guy. Well, that's a comfortable close, buddy. Say hello to my shotgun. Shannon, plug that guy. That side. Keep wailing. Trolls, they never just die. Thank you. Oh, that was a woman. Oh well, she's dead now. Reload. Shannon can shoot at this guy. And yeah, that was probably a mess. And say hello to my shotgun. And you can shotgun this guy. Shannon, come on, kill him. Yay. And there's still more somewhere. You go there. Put aim on Shannon. Reload my shotgun. That's I want you to go this way. Shannon. Move there. Miss Meiji lady can move over here. Alright, there's no baddies in that room. But you wait there. And you... Alright, so intern. Alright, Shannon... No, I want Death Side going in first because... he's tougher. He's made tougher stuff, chama. Alright, Meiji lady can go there. You can get out of his face. And you can die as well. And she could summon a spirit. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that was a bad idea. Because now she's out in the open. Again, I have a spirit that can ruin people's days. And put armor on Shannon. Because she's kind of not in cover. That's right. Computer characters will use grenades if you cluster up. Give it 2 AP. Go in here first. Yeah, I don't care. You being in here first just means you're in my way. Don't feel like reloading, so switch that gun. Death Sigh. That's the last one. There's Flight Recorder. Before we start stuff up, I want to look around more. Because there might be goodies. So I can't get in there. I guess there's a way to get in there when we first come here, but apparently it's... if you don't get in there when you first get here, you don't get in there at all. Alright, Shannon. I will now summon the spirit. Talk to the Forgotten Souls. That's a creepy picture. But again, we're summoning the spirits of the dead. The air grows cold, and the spirits of dead children coalesce from the vapor of your breath. Their cherubic faces are burned, their whips quiver as if they are about to cry. Their eyes are round and vacant, and they glare at you now, unblinking. Ooh, creepy. We are the innocents who have perished in the flames, choking on smoke, as we fell from the sky, crying for our others. You bring anchors to your world, which was once home to us, and we will use them to testify. Show the first magical fetish to the spirits. We no longer see the world of flesh seeker, only the essence and auras of living things. Words, though, words may echo through the veil, and sometimes we may hear them. Last night this place was filled with a scream that went on and on, drawing us to it. It was a man crying out for a witness as he died. And so we came to bear witness, but fled in terror before the malevolent spirit that profaned the man's remains. The spirit was other. It was not of this place. It had twisted its way through the veil and through the dark to come here. Show the second magical fetish to the spirits. When the other had gone, we returned to our vigil. We found two creatures of flesh. One you would call an elf, unsullied by technology and able to channel the energies of the cosmos. Yet his spirit was corrupted from within. He was dark and twisted, yet not like the other, so we did not flee. The second we knew to be a troll, ribbons of his essence had been flayed from him, leaving cold machinery behind. His aura was the aura of one simple and confused. Between the elf and the troll lay the remains of the man whose sister now chants to us for justice. The elf, his essence remains in this place. Where the man died, there's been something left behind, a small part of him, perhaps. Show the third fetish to them. Through us you shall bear witness and hear the words of the elf and the troll. Prepare yourselves. Your stomach lurches as the spirit passes into you, a heavy presence settling somewhere deep within your soul. You simultaneously feel like driver and passenger as time folds in on itself, and you experience the moment after the murder that took place here the night before. You don't so much as see the elf and troll as feel them. You idiot, there's no need to anesthetize him, he's already dead. Now that portrait looks familiar. Sorry, Doctor. I usually put them out before you go to work on them at the hospital. Did this one volunteer too? He lets out a low giggle. Yes, they all volunteer. It was like I volunteered for this bit of butchery. Sounds like Mr. Elf isn't entirely it isn't in this of his own will exactly. Our presence grows wary. Spirit, can you tell us any more? Spirits begin to fade. All but the one. Its eyes harden and takes full measure of you, as if to commit everything about you to memory. No, we must not stay. With the spirits gone, the young shaman releases her hold on the magical tether connecting her to the other realm. She reels from the backlash, or perhaps from the emotional toll of knowing her brother's last moments. They saw him. They were with him when he died. You alright? She takes a series of controlled breaths, only shuddering with the first few. No, but I will be. I don't want that for him. Not what those poor souls have endured. My brother deserves to be free. He will be, once we find his color. Yes, the elf and the troll. We are to find that place, the elf of the piece of the we have to find that piece of the elf the spirit spoke of. It's our best hope of stopping this. Alright. Blood. This is what the spirits wanted us to find. The piece of my brother's killer. It's not much, but it's enough. She scowls at it, looking every bit as she intends to reach through the small sample and dismember its owner from afar. And perhaps she can. Can you track him with that? I can, give enough time. I'm still feeling quite drained. I need to rest before I try anything so involved. When I'm able, I'll communicate with Bear, consult the spirits, and do what must be done. But in the meantime, you might take some portion of the sample to pursue a more conventional avenue of attack. I have some friends who might be able to help. Good. Let me know if you learn anything about this elf and troll pair. And should you find them, I want to be there when they are brought low. I want to see the light leave their eyes for my brother. I'll see what I can do. And with it, I believe we leave the location. About transition to a new location. Continue? Yes. When you return to the Seamstresses Union in the early hours of the morning, it seems a completely different place. Bereft of the normal crowd that haunts it, the bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case. A sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need to find someone to help you analyze it. With its couple of staff, casts of regulars, and post-tourists, the Union feels hollow. The front bar and lounge are deserted except for a handful of janitors. And I believe this is where we'll leave it for this time. You know, we got a lead on the Ripper. We're getting one step closer to bringing him down. So, next time we'll find a way to get it analyzed, and hopefully, I don't know if we go after him just yet, but it's coming. But the reckoning's coming. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like down below. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.